We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin. Today, Tuesday, March 8th, Joe Biden made a speech announcing that the United States will end fuel imports from Russia. While we've been waiting for this announcement, during this brief speech, he lied through his teeth to the American people. Biden claimed that the country is unified in wanting to stop buying oil from Russia. Now, this is true. What he didn't mention is that according to sources in Nancy Pelosi's office, Congress had already passed a bipartisan bill to end Russian fuel imports. Biden rejected the bill and told them to pull it back before it even got to the Senate, who was passing its own bill. Biden was forced into making this decision by poll numbers and growing opposition from all parts of the Democratic and Republican parties. He has been pressured by Joe Manchin, Nancy Pelosi, Ilhan Omar, and the entire Republican Party before he would make this decision. This is not leadership. During his speech, Biden discussed the importance of America being energy independent. He left out that America in 2019 was energy independent and only stopped being energy independent when he took office and through executive orders put restrictions on the energy companies. He claims that the increase in gas prices has nothing to do with his policies. Again, an outright lie. Prices began going up as soon as he put his policies in place. Before COVID restrictions were lifted and people started traveling. Before Russia invaded Ukraine. These have been factors in the rising prices, but he's trying to use them as cover for his failed energy policies. Now, he and Jen Psaki in previous statements have claimed that we are producing record amounts of oil. Again, this is an outright lie. The United States is producing 1.5 million barrels a day less than we were producing in 2019. For years, the left has attacked the American energy sector. Representative Ro Khanna, the Democrat from California, in a hearing, asked energy company executives what they plan to do to reduce production. The left has been pushing for reductions in American energy for years, and now that they've actually seen the results, they're trying to use other factors as excuses for what's going on. The administration is continuing its push for green energy. They claim that transitioning to green energy can get us off of foreign oil and gas faster than removing the Biden restrictions. Once again, this is completely false. Transitioning to green energy is a long-term prospect. And while many people are pointing to reopening the Keystone Pipeline, that's also a long-term prospect. Removing the restrictions on the energy sector and encouraging domestic drilling could show results in months rather than years. Even Elon Musk has said we need to drill more and produce more oil and gas while we transition to electric cars. Aside from the amount of time needed to put in a green energy infrastructure, the rare earth elements needed to build solar panels and batteries are primarily in the hands of China. Switching from fossil fuels to green energy just puts our energy infrastructure and many energy industry jobs in the hands of a different adversary. Meanwhile, rather than release his restrictions on domestic oil, the Biden administration is trying to get oil from Venezuela, Iran, and Saudi Arabia. These are countries that fund terrorism and criminal cartels. Where is the morality in American money funding countries who will ultimately take American lives? Do we need green energy? Yes. Are we there yet? No. We need a full court press on energy independence. That includes producing American oil and gas, which is the cleanest in the world. So any claim that the left makes that this is all about climate change and cleaning our environment is an abject lie, because the oil and gas we're using to replace American oil and gas is worse for the environment. This full court press also includes solar, if we can produce them in America. It includes wind, nuclear, hydroelectric, and geothermal. The lies being spread by the Biden administration are transparent. A simple Google search can reveal the facts. That's the raw, naked truth. If you have a topic you'd like us to look into, you can contact us at xvadio.com/connect. You can find every episode of Raw Naked Truth, as well as the rest of the XVadio podcast network, at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, and wherever you find podcasts. We'll see you next time.